It's from Marvel just to see what they want to do on this Blitz game type, and then I'm sure we'll switch around just a little bit according to, you know, who's doing well and such.
You guys watch crits. I'm actually going to keep, or actually no, I'm going to go on a crits with you guys so that way we can see the same thing. We'll just do that.
Okay. About 10 seconds left till the game starts. I think this is going to be a good game, John.
I think this is going to be a really good game right here. I think the FiosWarriors are a strong team, like I said before. I think they can come back from this. It's just mentally, are they able to really just put aside what just happened to them and really just go after it without a care in the world, especially knowing that the tournament's not over for them if they lose this.
I think they're going to say, hey, we have hosts now. Let's use our host to the advantage as they take out both Hail and Crits off spawn. Dot 2-0, starting the game off really, really strong. I'm guessing Dot has a very, very big connection to the host right now, but I could be wrong.
He was actually the one that was playing in last, strike zone domination or what have you. He wanted the host to be changed, so I believe it was him that was having most of the trouble in the last matchup.
Never know. Things can change. I mean, we did just change host to the FiosWarriors host. Could be better for him, may not be. I guess we will find out. However, Attain and Tanker for the FiosWarriors not starting off too hot at 1-3, 1-4. We'll see if we can get a few kills here.
So far, no players able to penetrate the other team's blitz points, so we have a 0-0 score here. Really good setup going on right now from the FiosWarriors over there, trying to get control of their blitz point, now pushing up. But Crits just playing really well right now. Really predicted where the players are going to come from over here from the FiosWarriors on this water tower side.
How about we hop on board with the Tane from the FiosWarriors? He hasn't really done much as yet. I mean, he is 2-5, but we'll see if he can get a few kills here, push up to that goal, and get that first cap. Unfortunately, he does not add Scruffy. He's just posting up with that AR, trying to get those kills off spawn. However, no, there is no one ready to go cap for either team, if I remember. Yeah, for either team. Looks like they're both just teams are just kind of to control the map, see what they can do, maybe initiate a spawn trap, and then get those caps.
I think we might have a cap here. It looks like we are going to have a cap here from the Marvel Gaming squad, which were able to penetrate, and they could get a relay right here. They are set up for one. To get the one, and it looks like he pulled one. Is the guy in the dumpster? He was in the dumpster.
Yeah, he was in the dumpster, but he was killed, unfortunately. Hale, though, 8-4, has one cap, is on a 5-score streak, 6-score streak, and then he was taken out by Dot outside of post.
Let's give Hale some love. We haven't really said his name too much during this. Don't want to leave anybody out on the stream, so let's make sure we get on here with looks like the clown guy.
Hale is actually picked up at Bar Alley. We'll wait to see what he does when he spawns in. He spawns Bar Alley again. But that was a quick 4 down as FiosWarriors are going to spawn back towards and near their goal. If Hale isn't careful, no, he picks up one out of post. He doesn't get the guy at semi as that guy looks like he's going to push up to 10. However, we have another cap going down, and that was instead by Scruffy on the other side of the map.
Yeah, just so far, absolute domination in this land department from the Marvel Gaming squad. Really just out shooting a lot of the FiosWarriors right now. But as I say that, it looks like I'm seeing a little bit of life here from players like Dot and MVL Thread from the FiosWarriors. Attain struggled a little bit, so looking to hopefully he picks it up a little bit and gives his team a chance here. As I say that, they also got a cap on the board. So it's now only a 1-point deficit in favor of Marvel Gaming.
I definitely agree with you. However, Attain struggling right now, 4-13. He's really not helping his team out much. He doesn't have any caps. However, this is a very, very low cap scoring game. It's only 2-1 in favor of the Marvel Gaming squad. But the Marvel Gaming squad is definitely outslaying the FiosWarriors.
Yeah, just individual skill, really, from what I've seen. I've seen a lot of talent from some of these Marvel Gaming players. I'm on board right now. I'm watching MVL Hale, who's really running around at a fast pace, being ultra aggressive, and really getting those quick kills off the sprint.
That picks up one. He's gonna get. Oh no,
I
he
think
might be able to get
should
this
have
cap.
this cap. Oh, and he
Oh
gets
no, he
picked up
gets
from
taken
behind.
out by
Clutch.
Dot. That was a clutch kill by Dot. 2-1 score. I don't think anyone's in position to cap. No, I don't think anyone's in position to cap. The FiosWarriors squad is going to be
Unless whoever this
attacking
is over here goes
that.
off. Gets the first kill on Scruffy. Let's see if he can pull something off here. Looks like you got Dot coming up. He gets smelt out too as well.
There you go. So this is going to end 2-1 in favor of Marvel Gaming.
Oh, we got one more round to go, so it's not over yet for the FiosWarriors. They have a very small deficit to beat. I think right there that should give them some motivation. I mean, they got really, I mean, no better way to say it, but they got blown out in Domination Strike Zone. And they got relatively blown out too on Freight S&D, so they're sticking right there. They're right there behind them, you know, behind their opponents. I think they just really need to get a couple good kills here, get a quick cap, get it tied up, and then try to force the momentum to their side.
I definitely agree with you. And I mean, it's now looking about even in the kills column, other than Attain. Attain is still struggling at 5 and 60, but I'm sure he will pick it up here, or at least his teammates will help him pick it up. But we will see. Who was that? Crits was bottom Genos. He was actually taken out at bottom Genos. Hale loses that gunfight to Attain. Attain might have his cap here if he gets this kill. He does not. Reject cleaned him up, so there's no one now at the Marvel Gaming space, and they're just going to try and push the FiosWarriors base, maybe get a spawn trap going. 2 down, 3 down, as they're about to spawn back up for the FiosWarriors. That was Scruffy. Scruffy got a cap. It's now 3-1 in favor of Marvel Gaming.
Let's go on board with MVL Threat. He is really working hard, trying to keep his team in this. He made some clutch kills just a while ago, but just Marvel Game with too many guys, too many places coming at him at their blitz point and get that clutch cap that they needed. He's only down by 2 points here. He's got to rally his team and try to get him over there to get some pressure on the other team's blitz point.
And now Hale and Chris should be spawning up here. So there really isn't much map control. It's more of the other two teams just kind of running at each other's goals, trying to get kills, and trying to just stay in the spawns to be a nuisance, as you would say.
Yeah, and it's a lot of mid-map kills, you know what I mean? They're really kind of meeting each other mid-map, like you were saying, and it's kind of like, you know, watching like the Revolutionary War or something, where they just kind of run at each other and fire in the middle of the map.
Oh, jeez. Crits and or Scuffy was really close to getting capped. They were taken out. They were maybe a centimeter or a meter away from getting capped, but they weren't able to. .3 sees one. He's gonna run past him. He's gonna sneak and get this cap, bringing the deficit to only 1. However, the boys from Marvel Gaming are still up a cap, and there's no one in position to relay that cap for.
Let's go on board with
Warriors.
Dot 3. I want to see what he's up to. He's the only guy on his team with some caps. Been doing extremely well getting into blitz point. Let's see if he can pull something off here, because his team definitely need him right now.
And that was Attain. Attain managing to get a cap, tying it up at 3-3. Attain, however, 8 and 24.
But still, he got that cap. It's all tied up right now. They still have 2 minutes to go. They cannot afford to let Marvel Gaming score.
Definitely agree with you. Marvel Gaming is probably going to go very, very aggressive, become very, very aggressive right now, because they know that the FiosWarriors are somewhere in spawn.
Really smart play.
As that was 2 down.
MVL Reject really did a good job. Let's try to cruise over to MVL Reject real quick if we can, because I think he's on the verge of scoring. Or at least setting up.
No.
Oh,
he's going to get taken out. Threat team kills, but it doesn't matter. He stopped Reject from getting that cap.
Yeah, that cap would have been an absolute catastrophe for the FiosWarriors. So, really good play from Threat nonetheless, even with the team.
Oh my goodness, and Attain just turned on crits. That was a crazy turn on. Attain now 10 and 25. Sees the guy fence. He is cleaned up at fence, as the Marvel Gaming guys are going to try and push. However, there are 3-4 FiosWarriors guys just kind of spawned up in their spawn, trying to protect their spawn. They know that if they lose this blitz game, then they will be knocked down and lose respect. They don't want that to happen. They want to continue this series They want to host a domination. That's what they ultimately would like to do. But we'll see how exactly things go here. Threat though. Threat sneaking. He's sneaking. He gets the cap. All of a sudden, FiosWarriors are leading the Marvel Gaming squad 4-3 in caps on this Warhawk Blitz.
Yeah, really good matchup here. Both teams really putting everything they have into it. And it holds on to here. The FiosWarriors have a lifeline. They will be able to force this to go to another map, which will be, I believe, Octane Dom, which would be really exciting to see these two teams play it off on Octane Dom.
I don't think anyone from the Marvel Gaming squad are going to be able to get the cap here. Someone has to completely the guy Bomb Genius has to run. He has to sprint for this cap. He is taken out. There are 2 on the cap. Is he gonna get the cap? No, he is not.
No, he is not. So close.
4-3, and all of a sudden the FiosWarriors are back in this game. I mean, they won the blitz. They played very slow. They played smart. They were able to get sneaky caps. They even took the lead, and once they had the lead, they held it, bringing the game to 2-1 in map count.
I mean, outside of Attain, you know, they had a really good, they were really good in the slaying department, really, against Marvel Gaming. So they showed that they can slay with Marvel Gaming. They showed they definitely have the teamwork to deal with them. You know, taking that blitz like that, especially in the clutch moments there, getting those, that clutch cap there at the end. So I'm really looking to see them be a lot stronger in this Octane Dom than they have been in the first 2 maps of the series.
Definitely agree with you. However, Octane Dom can be one of those maps where if you don't really know how to play Octane Dom, you might get spawn trapped. You may not know, but we'll see. Both of these teams are very, very, very good, as we just saw. I mean, they kept it to a 4-3 blitz game on Warhawk for the majority of the game, and it was tied for a very, very long time. We'll just see what happens when they go to Octane Dom. It's definitely a different story compared to Strike Zone.
Now, if I'm Marvel Gaming right now, I am telling my players that we got to get pumped up, because we cannot afford to go to a Game 5 S&D. Regardless of host, it doesn't matter. No one wants to go to Game 5, especially after you're so dominant in your first two maps of the series. So, I'm really expecting to see Marvel Gaming come out taking no prisoners to get that 2 cap right off the bat.
I definitely agree with you, but we'll see. A lot of teams like to hold the CB spawn or the AB spawn. You don't often see AC splits on this map like you do Sovereign or Strike Zone, but anything can happen. We could see a 3 cap. We could see a very, very long fight for the B flag. It just depends on what decides to happen.
So it looks like everybody's getting geared up here. Stream should be coming back on very soon. So hopefully we'll see something pretty cool about to happen here.
Definitely agree with you.
Alright, got some funny stuff going on in the chat right now.
I wish I could connect to the Twitch chats. Unfortunately, I cannot stream. However, everyone else, I believe, is in the chat in regards to production-wise, so they are seeing your shenanigans. If that's funny, then it's cool. I wish I could see all of the awesome stuff being said in chat. However, I cannot.
Oh, that is sling. No, Gold Rush, I think you're the only person on the staff that currently has an Xbox One. You are special. Does anyone have, production guys, have an update on what is going on with Sector 13 and our buddy Hyrax and Heroic and Blush and Rex against Team Qualified, who was a very strong team that we've seen play quite a bit throughout this tournament?
I am unsure.
I would like to know what is going on there. Hopefully there was no hiccups. They were able to start playing, because we definitely want to be able to play or stream the next matchup as soon as possible, which would be the losers bracket finals, which will be the loser of this match between FiosWarriors and Marvel Gaming. They will play the winner, or excuse me, the loser of this match will play the winner of Team Qualified in Sector 13 in the losers bracket.
So apparently, Team Qualified is winning. They are up 2-0 over Sector 13 right now.
They were the higher seed, so it does look like Sector 13 will be going to their host for the next map. Wish them the best of luck in their Warhawk Blitz, and hopefully they're able to pull off something like what FiosWarriors were able to this last round, because they definitely kept themselves in this tournament.
Definitely agree with you. Who would you like to hop on board to start off this game of Octane Domination?
Honestly, I want to jump over to the MVL squad. I would like to see some more from MVL Reject.
Okay.
Seems like a very smart player, always in good positions. I'd like to see how he starts off this domination on Octane.
Anyways, Reject looks like he was going for no, it was not Reject. I was on someone completely different. Reject having that Remington R5. You're gonna post up on this blue jump. Probably look towards B. Look towards the tank by Broken or Biggs.
I am getting an update here, folks. The match is now 2-1 in favor of Team Qualified. So Sector 13 getting their Warhawk Blitz, it sounds like, and moving on to Octane Dom. So good job, guys.
Scruffy post on the Humvees, gets taken out. He got 2 or 3 people off the B bomb as Marvel is losing the B flag. We'll see. FiosWarriors were the first to cap the B flag, it looks like. We'll see what Marvel Gaming can do and see if they can get out of the spawn.
Crit starting off really rough. Got 10 points right now. He's only gotten himself a Steve Nash assist, so he's really got to pick it up. As I say that, he does get a kill, gets himself on the board.
That was 3 down, however, for the FiosWarriors. We'll see if Marvel Gaming is going to hop on that B flag, see if they can get that cap. It looks like they did get that cap, and all of our Gaming squad is going to try and push up, keep the spawn trap going that they know how to do. Or they may just go for the triple cap or the neutralize C, try and get as many points on the board as physically possible.
I think that's what they're going to do. I think they're just going to opt for getting a good 2 cap here, try to get some kills off the respawn, try to gain a little bit of a lead so they have something to go into, a little bit of cushion going into the second round.
We'll see. Hopefully, the FiosWarriors guy can come through. As MVL Fred gets a 2-piece, is now 7-4 as he gets taken out by crits.
So it looks like the FiosWarriors are getting on B, and they just get taken right off of it instantly as soon as they touch it. We're unable. It looks like they have one player push up the bus stop. If he can get this kill here, it might give his team a chance to get the B flag. And as I say that, just really good timing from some of these Marvel Gaming players to get in there and just stop the guy that's trying to cap.
Top on board, Scruffy. Scruffy, I mean, he's 10-4 right now. He's definitely trying to help his team. He's now 10-5, of course. As I said, the caster's curse is real. However, it looks like they are going to be dominated right now by this FiosWarriors squad.
FiosWarriors really even right now in kills. Attain, it is important though, he is struggling again. At 4-8 currently right now after having a pretty rough game. I think his confidence might be shaken a little bit, so he might be a player to look out for to see what he can do, because it might make all the difference for his team.
However, his teammates are definitely helping him boost himself up. I mean, they did have a 3 cap for a little bit going there, as a dot rotated back, trying to see if he can pick up spawns as the Marvel squad is rotating through the diner area.
Yeah, that 3 cap is absolutely critical for him to keep him in this match. They have they have a pretty good lead right now because of that 3 cap, although it does look like
Marvel may get a 3 cap of their own.
Now mode, they have to get this B flag, or have to get this flag back here on C. They did it. They stopped the bleeding. Still have a lead. They have about 1 minute and 15 seconds now to try to get this B flag back.
Marvel might be able to hold on to this A-B flag as there's a guy who is Reject posted up on the Humvees trying to get kills on top bigs, trying to get the guy at mid crate. He does get the kill at top bigs. as Crits gets one guy off B, he's going to see if they can recap B. They should be able to. That was 4 down for the FiosWarriors. They should be able to cap B. They should be able to hold on to it as long as they get into position.
Puts Marvel Gaming right back into this. Pretty much takes away the entire lead that the FiosWarriors had built up, that had worked so hard to build up, with that 3 cap. So Marvel Gaming doing a great job of negating, and they're going to end up taking the lead, it looks like, if it keeps at it like this right here. Although,
which is very interesting because we did see a 3 cap from FiosWarriors at one point.
Yes, and then Marvel Gaming almost had their own 3 cap, but they had a 2 cap, so that was able to get them back into it and climb back in. It really negated the damage that had been done. Most of the damage that had been done by the FiosWarriors with their 3 cap earlier in the match. Marvel Gaming
looks like it's going to end with a 2-point game in favor of Marvel Gaming. At least the first side. My apologies, not game, but the first round of, the first side of domination, with Marvel Gaming being up 2 points. We'll see if they can hold on to this 2-point lead in the second side of domination. It's all possible, but the FiosWarriors seem to prove very, very strong in this Octane domination compared to Strike Zone. Maybe the FiosWarriors do not just like the Strike Zone map. Could be a combination of many things.
I do agree with that, because Strike Zone Dom, very polarizing map. One of those maps, either you love it or you hate it. Me personally, not that big of a fan of it. I was earlier in the game, I guess, when it first came out, but then as I grew into learning the other boards like Octane and Warhawk and Freight, definitely, that's definitely the lesser of the maps I like to play.
I definitely agree with you. I mean, Strike Zone is not one of my favorite maps unless I am 1v1 sniping kids and getting them in spawn traps, but that's just me. In regards to variant, I don't really like Strike Zone domination. If I could veto it, I definitely would. But that's just my personal opinion. I don't know. I like the other maps more than Strike Zone. If I wanted to play Dome, I would play Dome.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's almost the same exact map as Dome almost. I mean, it's very close outside of not having the bunker, but shape-wise, very close to the Dome map, which I think I prefer the Dome map over Strike Zone.
No. I think Strike Zone is a little bit more even in terms of like a domination game or a capture the flag game. I mean, granted, we don't have capture the flag in Ghost, but I'm sure if we did it, Strike Zone would be played completely different than it gets played in Blitz, at least. But you never know.
Well, good thing Blitz is not a game type for Strike Zone and variant, and it only has domination. It's not the greatest map for Blitz, in my opinion.
I feel like the games would go really, really quickly. There'd be so many caps being traded. But it doesn't matter because we're on Octane domination. Scruffy's starting to get off 2-0. He dies to Attain. Attain was 2-0 as he dies. There's people dying all over the place as no one has really hopped on that B flag at all.
Both teams each got a home flag right now with a neutral B flag, so no one's touched B. I think we're about to see that change right here as the players in the FiosWarriors move in towards B. It looks like they were taken out. Now it looks like we have Marvel players actually on the B flag right now. I think they're going to get this. Were they able to get it? I cannot tell. It looks like no, they were not able to get it. It is still neutral, so neither team able to capitalize yet on the B flag.
However, Marvel is slaying the FiosWarriors, and it looks like they may be able to cap this B flag as long as they can keep the FiosWarriors spawning at that motel. As long as they can kill them off spawn, someone can hop on that B flag and hopefully cap that for Marvel Gaming.
Very interesting so far matchup. Really even matchup so far. And it looked like, I mean, there's really only a 2-point lead, for the Marvel Gaming guys. So this is really any team's game at this point. If I was the FiosWarriors, this is the situation. If I wasn't winning, I would at least want to be in this situation that they're in right now.
Right. However, Marvel Gaming was able to cap that B flag first, trying to milk the points off it, trying just to hold that 2 cap instead of going for the 3-cap, because all they need to do is hold the 2-cap and they will win the game. As that was 4 down for the FiosWarriors, I'm sure that Marvel Games is going to try and set up for a spawn trap.
Yeah, and if
Actually,
you're going to set it up, this is the side to do it.
There is one on the A flag. He's gonna get naded off. However, he was able to neutralize it.
This is where Marvel Gaming could mess up if they try to overextend a little too much instead of holding it down. But they're in a really good position now. I think they realize that and just want to go for it.
Definitely agree for you. I mean, the score is now 41-25 in favor of Marvel Gaming. And as long as they hold this CB spawn, they should be okay. Hale sees a guy at bottom hotel. He's going to call him out for his teammate. His teammate dies, however. It looks like Hale just might jump on this A flag by his lonesome. So Marvel losing that C flag to Dot. I believe Hale was able to get that A flag. No, he was not. However, FiosWarriors were able to cap C. It looks like they're going to try and cap A. No, I lied. I'm sorry. Marvel Gaming is trying to cap A.
Let's
Getting
go
mixed
on
up
board.
with all the team names and all the NVLs and threats and Marvel. I'm so confused, but it's all good. All you guys need to know is it's 57-35 in favor of Marvel Gaming. All they need to do is hold this for right now.
And they are looking in a position to do that. They have a guy top on, have 2 guys over on B-Dom, and then 1 back on the blue box in front of Motel. So I do not see, I just really don't see a hope for FiosWarriors at this point. I think this match is good and done. Outside of a miracle and Jesus himself coming down and winning the match for them, they are going to be eliminated. They were a great team, though. They did a good job. It was really exciting to see them come back on that last map and, you know, at least put them in a chance to force it to a game 4 here.
Marvel getting on that spawn trap, though, as
And that's
the
it.
host ended the game. That was a very good game. Marvel squad taking the W 3-1 over this squad, sending the FiosWarriors into the losers bracket to play the winner of, I believe it's Sector 13 and Team Qualified.
Alrighty, so Marvel Gaming, congratulations. They will move on to our championship match. They are 1 step closer to that $450 grand prize. And we are going to go to a break while we try to figure out where the other team is. If we can jump in with them.